Hi, I'm Yappo. With me today is Jack,
Hi.
and my incestuous LP commentator partner, Agent 355.
I'm so hot for you, Yappo.
And this is week 13 of the LP League, Niflheim against CommaToes Enterprising Redshirts. As you can see, CommaToes bought a wizard.
So that means he actually knows how to play the game.
Yeah, so had I been thinking, I would have dropped an assistant coach or something so he couldn't have bought a wizard, but
We didn't vote for that, though.
that's true. Actually, this is our second attempt at the game because the first attempt was the Dark Elf Stadium, and it's terrible for video, so
Oh, did you actually
Is it
reset the
terrible?
video for that?
yeah, because it'll be twice the size if I do the Dark Elves pitch.
I never noticed that. You had the Dark Elf pitch a lot in the first season.
Yeah, that was when it was a lower resolution, and a little bit of change this week. Fraps got updated, so it's not cutting up files into 4 GB chunks, meaning that the whole game is going to be in one video here because it's less effort now.
How could be so confused?
This file isn't even that big though.
Yeah, well, it was the same size before. It was just the way Fraps worked. It's
Oh.
technical LP stuff.
Yeah, Fraps used to, and if you'll notice,
Oh, look at that. Oh, I almost would have re-rolled it.
I do have 5 rerolls, but turn one, a double POW, like really, like it's just
Oh god, the worst time to get a double POW.
it's just bad form.
What a waste. It's okay though. He can't stand up now. Ooh.
There you go, hurting elves.
Wrestle, king of skills. Look at all these POWs.
Yeah, it's great.
6 dice, 4 POWs, not so bad. What's the Eddie got? Oh, that's what the Eddie's got.
Yet he's being shit still, always, forever.
Now you are at what, position number 6 or something like that?
Yes, going into
Eight.
this week I'm at 6.
And
Uh,
Comatose was what?
5, but he had like 4 or 5 points on me.
I
Like
say so.
the top 5 have like have over 20 points or 20 points or better, and then I'm at 6 with 16, and then there's like 2 people at 15, and then there's like 4 people at 14. Yeah, I think it's 14.
Mhm.
So,
So,
the points are really really weird and really
so,
close.
so this game's very important for you, but not as much important for him. He's pretty much set if he wins or loses.
Yeah. Also, it's very sunny, but doesn't matter because he rolled a 2 and then a 1.
Yeah, see, but you should have just taken the 2. Come on, diving catch.
That's Squizgar
Oh, well,
because
never mind then.
Squizgar needs a touchdown for a level. So I was, trying to.
I can never remember which number's which.
Also, at this point, I was like, oh fuck, he's got a wizard still.
dropping wizards on big squares of AV7 is potentially game winning.
I
Like
was just waiting for the fireball to drop right now. It's
on
like,
on particularly bad dice, that's just it.
It's 3x3, right? The wizard.
yep,
Yep.
and it's a
Fireball.
3+ to knock down, or a 4+ to knock down, and then it's like you got hit with mighty blow.
Yep.
Wowzers.
So 58 or 50% chance to hit a given player, and then 58% chance to break armor. So was that
So
29% chance to break armor?
That's
Yep.
pretty sick.
Yeah, so if you can drop it on like 5 or 6 people, like on a full cage, you can almost guarantee take like 1, maybe 2 of them off the pitch. It's pretty nice.
Look at these dudes being elves.
He actually has a 2 or 3 plus agility players. Right there is one of them, as a matter of
Oh.
fact.
Oh, that's just mean.
And elves. And that's a
Oh.
blitzer, so it's got blodge and sidestep, and
Okay, so well, you got any tacklers? Any tacklers nearby?
I do. I have Squizgar.
Oh, that's right. See, I should really actually remember what skills have, but I don't even remember what skills my own players have. So
Well, they're goblins. I mean, they die a lot.
this is true.
And this is the wizard thing. I don't know why it's giving me the choice to move around, and why.
Yeah, well, you can't click anything. Even if you click, it doesn't work.
And it counts down on my timer. I don't know. It's weird. Anyhow, he made the mistake of not marking a few of my players, so I can now get an easy assist and some punches off.
Yep, and hope for the best. Of course, he's got sidestep, so he can sidestep away from your assists.
I'm not hitting him with a frenzier though.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, but I got 5 rerolls, so
Oh.
no dice.
It's okay. Tackle shadowing. Now, how fast is the Pro Elves? They all 6, they all 7.
I think the Blitzers are 6.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure there's 6 because the Wood Elf thing is being 7, isn't it?
Yeah, the Wood Elf thing's definitely being 7.
And I realize he could push me out relatively easy here, but Squizgar has sidestep, so he's going to have to throw somebody else on there to push from a different direction.
And you are just destroying his elf line.
Yep, let's see what, a badly hurt and a dead, and then a KO. And yet he still can't do fucking anything.
Dude, I had a Yeti on Fumble, and it got like doubles at every level, but it still did nothing.
How did it get levels then?
Well, I
MVPs.
guess it did something. It killed like some halflings. Didn't do anything useful.
I find no joke, my big guys, they either succeed at everything forever or they never succeed at anything.
My first Norse team, I started or got a Yeti very quickly, and he's like level 5 and has a million casts. It's like break tackle, piling on, mighty blow, guard, I think. It's just obscene.
I've seen a couple of teams linked to me on Fumble that this is apparently a thing. People take the Yeti and then it's all linemen, and you just level the Yeti and kill everyone.
That seems like a really bad idea with armor value 7.
Yeah.
And how obscenely good Norse Berserkers are for the cost.
Yeah, I mean,
Norse have really nice positionals anyway.
I get
really
all positionals to start, to be honest, because you don't need that many rerolls with block.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of surprised he went for the Odin Punch first, but he was like, yeah, I'm going to kill him. That's just... He said...
Yeah, I mean, always kill Odin.
He told me he was thinking about dropping a lightning bolt
Especially if
first
you're
turn,
CommaToes, you don't really need to win, and you...
Alright, so shadowing time. Oh, I guess he's 7. The Blitzers are 7 movement.
Okay. Oh.
I got this.
Nope. Chase him down.
And he failed to dodge, so he had to use his reroll on the dodge there. Still got him. Still got it. There we go. And the dodge he failed is the one he escaped the shadowing roll on.
Jesus.
This is why you take shadowing tackle. We have waited the entire LP for that to happen.
That was some shadowing. That was the shadowest shadowing.
Or just single-handedly stopped a touchdown, effectively.
Oh, the best thing. Uh-oh.
I'm not really sure why he didn't move closer to the ball, because he's only got one dude down there, but, I mean, I guess it is a 5 agility blitzer, so... It's the 3+ pickup in 2 tackle zones, even.
I think the thing is as well, when you're sidestepping, you don't want to go into any square you could have been pushed into, because you just want to rub it in.
It's true, I guess.
So, general game plan here. I mean,
At this point, get the ball up to Odin and run away, is my game plan. Because the plan was to slowly cage up the field after the assistant coach passed it to Squizgar, but that didn't really work so well.
Yeah, is that even safe with like Agi 5 elves running around?
No, it's not, but it's
Yeah.
basically the safest option I have. And yet he did a thing, but can't break armor.
I like pro elves. By which I mean I hate all elves with a passion, but at the very least, if I'm going to hate elves, I'm going to be playing against armor value 7 elves.
Yeah, I mean the good thing about elves is that they're immune to claw, if you're an elf.
And I had some problems with Hail Mary Pass again, and I finally figured out that I have to use the pass button to use Hail Mary Pass. It won't let me just do it, so... And it fails. It's scattered 3 spaces.
Unfortunate.
2 away.
I don't remember what the
So-
exact odds on that are.
So now the ball's in the middle of nowhere, but it's about 50% to be in diving tackle or diving catch range.
It's not bad. I mean, considering there's no way that you didn't have a 50% chance of a regular pass working there.
Well, yeah, and it's very sunny, so
Yeah.
it's even harder. But I don't think his blitzer can get to the end zone from where it's standing, so this is nothing else. If nothing else, will delay the ball slightly, so the elves can stall a little longer and make me have a quick touchdown.
It's okay. Norse are really good at 2 turns. Oh.
Snakes.
Well, that happened.
Yeah, it was very convenient. I gotta say though, having Squizgar with a set of skills that I absolutely would not have ever picked is fairly convenient. Like it's really amazing to have a dedicated ball marker.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes having skills that you don't normally take actually works out way better than you expect it to.
I think there is a received wisdom of the best skills to take, but honestly, a lot of skills can be pretty good.
Yep, and yeah, he's still just kind of standing there.
Now, I will say at least one nice thing about Wild Animal is because you keep your tackle zones, you can afford just to go for the movement.
Yeah,
Because if it was really stupid and you just tried that, now that dude can just stand up and run away.
yeah, that's real. Wild Animal is one of the better ones for the Norse team, especially. And I want to block that blitzer, but I was like, shit, he's gonna sidestep next to the ball if I block him. So,
Yeah, better pick up the ball first.
and he does the normal elf tactic of leaving a catcher down there randomly and scoring at range. So, again, Mark with the shadow tackling guy. So,
I'm going to take the shadowing guy on my next team because that was good.
he actually caused a really good turnover against the high elves too. There's been a couple of big plays that he's really helped out on.
Shadowing is just so much fun when it works.
And so I was trying to figure out how to run away from the blitzer because the catcher and the thrower there don't have block, or the catcher has block, but they don't have any skills to get the ball free.
Oh,
I was trying to figure out if it was worth it or not.
It's always worth it.
I would say yes, and you just don't reroll if it falls over. Well, actually, on turn 4, I would reroll.
Turn 4 with 4 rerolls left, I'd probably reroll it
Yeah, I would too.
because I had the leader reroll and then I got a reroll on the kickoff because of
Yeah.
because of the assistant coach. So
Yeah, there'd be no reason not to reroll it there.
and then there's a 5 agi elf on the ground, so it's time to stomp him.
This is the correct move.
There's some dirty playing right there.
Yeah. Also, that kind of throws up a screen, and there's the lightning bolt
Uh-oh.
Well,
and snakes.
Oh, man. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I've gotten really lucky on his dodges. I mean,
Cool.
the play where he picked up the ball was a little bit bullshit, but 5 agility, and then I got really lucky on the dodges.
Yep. Oh, and that guy had sure hands too, so he would have just snaked the pickup in it anyway. That's how it works.
Exactly. And pro elf blitzers are the most infuriating thing for Norse because out of the box you're like, oh, I can surf these guys because everybody's fresh and no sidestep.
Well, I think elves in general are my absolute least favorite team to play against. I don't even like playing as them for the most part.
I don't know. They're just they're really good, but the problem is they're really good at doing things that seem like bullshit.
I mean, at least they don't kill your team.
Yeah, but see, I snaked the armor roll there, so it's basically the same. And I rolled a 1 on Wild Animal.
Yeah.
There are
No.
a lot of ones in this game. I think most of them are the Yeti, though, so...
Sometimes one thing that's interesting is if you use that Blood Bowl Manager program, you can really see who rolled what dice, right? Most of the time, even in games where people feel diced, it's not like it's really one way. Ooh, I like where this is going.
I was realizing that Hungry Like the Wolf has 3 SPP short of a level, and I have 4 rerolls. So, Wolf Ball.
And even in games where you really, really feel like you got diced, most of the time the graphs are still pretty close. It's just who got the bad dice that matters.
Yeah, who got the turnover when it was critical to pick up the ball or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, oh no, my Yeti failed Wild Animal again.
Yeah,
Well,
also
that's-
this was a really bad idea, because this guy could have sidestepped me into a negative 2 dice block, but it's a plus agility elf, so
We'll all pass.
I gotta
All pass
take
every day.
I gotta take the chance at killing him.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, this is looking fairly good for me.
I don't think he can even mark you, can he?
No,
Nope.
can't mark the ult this turn. And he's not really pressuring enough. I don't think, in this sort of situation, because I mean he dodged that guy away, but now he can't even reach my ult, so I can stall some more.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I think he might be just expecting you to score and just saying, "Well, I can't stop him." But he completely forgot that Yappo is a total jerk who just stalls all day long.
Yeah, pretty much. The goal is to either
Oh, that was revenge.
yeah,
Squeeze car.
and that's gonna hurt because Dauntless. I play Chaos next week, and Dauntless is nice against Chaos, but
Yep, gotta punch those miners.
and so that's gonna hurt. But he's just missed the next game, so and I have other players that are way more valuable.
Like the Yeti.
Yeah, yeah, like the Yeti. Actually, I was thinking more, like Mangle Armor Renewed, but
And we have a second assistant coach this game.
yes, we do. Number 10 is the new thrower, the assistant coach, who has so far failed the pass and not done much else. I think he threw a block or two, but
Well, that's one thing that's nice about Norse is everybody can throw blocks right out of the
yes,
box.
even the throwers start with blocks, so not sure hands or anything else. But yeah, and I have more rerolls than turns left, so I'll reroll the Mighty Blow guy.
Why not?
But 2 and 1 on the armor break. On the armor value 6 guy
86 is steal.
with Mighty Blow.
It's always on the go with Mighty Blow.
It's like punching a halfling, but
Oh,
in here I screened him off, but I realized I really should have marked him as well,
yeah.
because that would make him dodge into 2 tackle zones instead of just, through 1. But
Yeah, never underestimate the fact that no matter how many dudes you put in the whales, they're just going to run right through it anyway. Well, see, you're trying to mark him here.
I think I changed my mind.
Just foul with the Yeti, to be honest.
Yeti stomping.
What? I'm trying to remember what I did here, because this is really dumb of me looking back.
Oh, don't you hate that? You're like, wait, what? Why? Why didn't I do that? Yeah, I do that all the time.
And he's aiming for the armor value 6 guy, Sven.
Good man.
And he's pulling the same trick I did, although he's got 1 less turn, or he's got 2 turns after this and only 1 reroll, so I'm not entirely sure I approve of that, but especially on a plus movement catcher.
Now he's just gonna try to beat him
not
through
catch him.
intimidation by setting lots of dudes around him.
Yeah, I guess this is it's one of the anti-stealth strategies, is punch the best player and then foul them repeatedly, so. Yep, and L's.
Oh.
That was very elfy indeed.
That was very healthy.
And that's why you
Not that
don't reroll safe blocks, kids.
not that getting marked would have been the biggest thing. I'm not sure if that guy had sidestep or whatever, but you could just run away.
He did have sidestep, or no he didn't, so.
Yeah,
I
you could
could've
just
blitzed
blitz him off.
Yeah.
And now I'll stall even more, because ideally, I mean, any team can score in 1 turn, but but he's going to have a little bit of difficult time doing it in 1 turn, just because he's down at least 2 players and doesn't have any frenzy.
Yep.
And so 2 turns is the perfect amount of time for Pro Elves to score, so I really don't want to score right now.
Yep. I would give you a hard time, except I think I've stalled like a lot with my goblins repeatedly in the past few games. So
I think it's more legit with goblins though, to be honest.
And here, I was kind of surprised he didn't sidestep closer, because he could have gone and marked the Ulf at least, but that he sidestepped closer to the end zone instead of away.
well, killing Norse is always a legit strategy.
That's true. And the reason I'm not marking number 7 there is I checked earlier and he can't even reach the ball carrier, so there's no point in wasting players on it.
Yeah, because you're not going to be trying to stall it for 1 more turn, so moving him up there is not going to make a difference.
Right. I mean, the next turn,
He could get part way, but then you're just going to score, and who cares?
right. So Andy's complaining about me stalling because,
Oh.
I'm a
Magnus
jerk.
rolled a POW. Magnus? Oh, no.
Got your hopes up for nothing.
I know. I've been informed that this was a good game, air quotes. So,
I think it is.
yeah, we've discovered extra bird commentary.
Yes. Hold on one moment.
I'm not sure if that means to stop the video or not. I'm going to keep watching it.
Nope.
I think that means that some animal abuse was taking place in the background.
Yeah, I started, throwing almonds and shit at him.
Oh, my Connor used to love almonds. Let's stop talking about Blood Bowl and just start talking about birds.
Bird chat.
Talk.
Bird chat.
So now I think his goal is just to knock Spin down and probably foul him.
Well, that would be why all the elves are over there. And he's gonna break armor but snake the injury.
Nope, didn't even break armor.
I meant on the foul. Get ejected.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not fouling at all.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why he's running guys up here because it's going to be turn 8 next turn. I guess he expects me to fail and do some ridiculous passing play to the other end of the field when it's very sunny, but
That's true. I mean, there's always the possibility of quad skulls on a vanity block, and then elves take the ball and score.
I've learned to not do vanity blocks if I'm not ahead. Like, if this were 1-0 right now, I'd vanity block all over the place, but until I use my reroll. But at 0-0 on turn 8 of the first half when I received is not the time to vanity block.
I probably wouldn't have dodged that guy through those tackle zones.
Well, at that point, I mean, unless he dies, you got nothing to lose.
Well, that's just. I mean, he couldn't mark the dude. I don't think. Just like everyone else, he wasn't really in a position to mark him, and he easily could have died.
Oh no, wait, vanity blocks. I lied. I think I saw a surf, so
Yeah.
I had to go for it.
Oh yeah, that's a possible. Wait a minute, no, that's in the 1D. That's in the 1DB. What are you doing?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
If you're going for the surf.
No, he only has to be within 2 spaces because there's an ulf standing there.
Oh, that's all that I see. So yeah.
This is some next level surfing.
Oh, this is nothing.
You know who's king of surfing? Grab chaos. There, said it. Oh.
Quad skulls. Should have happened.
Oh gosh, I was so ready to be validated.
Yeah, that was close. I was like, oh. Whew.
And ending the first half with 2 of 5 rerolls is pretty good.
Yeah, it's really not bad. I've finally gotten a bunch of skills that help me. I'm like dodge, and I've got I don't have sure hands, but I didn't really try and pick up the ball that much. But both of his KOs got back. I decided to leave Odin out since there's no point in leaving him in for this turn where he can probably get punched.
Yep.
Or, have a rock thrown at him, or... And this is really, really good. In fact, this is probably the best kickoff event for me.
Yeah, because it's not like Blitz would have helped you there.
No, and so now the one-turn touchdown's basically not going to happen. But he's got a guard catcher, so he'll just punch the crap out of my line and go for elf passing for vanity.
Norse die. It's never a bad idea just to punch Norse.
Yeah, that's very true. Armor value 7 is not the sturdiest.
Oh, Yeti's gonna die.
No, he's fine. He's just stunned.
Almost. Of course, Yeti's got a thick skull, so he would have had to do more than that anyway.
Yep.
Look at that frustrated face. Like he's looking at people.
It's like a Yeti rug.
Yeah, that's actually a really great position for a stunned Yeti.
And the assistant coach loses a point in agility.
Yeah, and he's totally fired.
Yes, he is. A zero SPP thrower with minus agility is.
See, that's why you should have bought a lineman. Because if it was a lineman, you would have been whatever, line fodder.
Yep. And there's your armor break and snakes on the injury.
Called it. 2 turns late, but I totally called it.
And I'm not entirely sure why he decided to do that, but
Well, certainly the Yeti is not very dangerous, but I would have definitely fouled something, and since there was no one else on the ground.
you have a guaranteed armor break, so that's like a 1 in 3 shot of getting ejected. I mean, and you're already down 2 players, so
It's true. I mean, he is down. He has down dudes. It does make it harder. But he's also elves, so being down dudes, it's like, what do you freaking do?
That's true. And kick is very nice since you're doing this. Put it in the back corner and
Never mind.
make him cage up. But there's a bunch of different philosophies for kicking, but I almost always like to go deep.
Well, welcome back to half two.
Yep. We don't have a stop here, so we just can't keep it on. We can't stop here. This is Blood Bowl country.
Is that five agility? Is that
This
five
is-
agility leaper?
Yes, it is.
Oh, what a jerk!
Yes. It's also a catcher, so and I believe it has nerves of steel. I don't know.
That's pro elves, yeah.
Pro elves do. The
Yeah.
catches.
So he's basically impossible to mark. So's that
Yeah.
guy, because that's
Marking is pointless. You can, marking is like
Oh,
pointless.
God. Does he have 2+ edge catches? That's
no. He has a plus agility catcher and a plus agility blitzer. I
Oh.
believe he also has a plus agility thrower, but it's missed next game during this game. So
that's fine then, as long as it's not 2 catches.
So yeah, now I did my part this week, taking out plus agility elves.
it might be Whoop that has 3. I can't remember. There's so many ridiculous stat monsters in this league that
Whoop has 3, but I killed one. I minus strength and killed one of them. But I'm a little disappointed at the plus agility elves are just like the worst thing. Not that elves really even need it, given the fact that everyone on their team has 4 agility, and even stupid linemen are complete scoring threats.
yeah, but like ball in a tackle zone, you're normally like, oh, it's fairly safe. Fucking 2+ pickup for elves or 5+
Yeah.
agility elves. It's like really get out of here with that shit.
Speaking of which, my
Thank
last game in the Fumble League, I rolled plus edge on one gutter runner and doubles big hand on another. It's pretty good.
Oh,
I will see that and raise you a chaos team with 2+ agility beastmen on 5 levels.
that's pretty nice.
A third beastman has dodge, so it's the elfiest chaos.
That is
Elf-
the first.
Elf chaos is not bad because they're pretty good at it.
As Kanor showed us.
It's
Yeah.
true. He showed us the way.
I was hoping for quad skulls. Oh, that's true. Well, at least his plus agility catcher doesn't have block. So.
Yeah. He's a little easy to knock down, and so I figured I went for him first because he's the main scoring threat, and the blitzer is kind of the secondary scoring
Yeah,
threat. So
doesn't have leap. I mean, doesn't have nerves of steel.
so I can man mark him, and it will actually be somewhat effective.
That's the dirty player. I think that's the wrong thing to do with the dirty player. That was a perfectly good elf stop.
Yeah, but I wanted to mark. I probably could have just done that with Odin, to be honest.
I think you probably just forgot that was the dirty player.
I tend to forget about fouling. I don't do a whole lot of it, especially at this point when I'm down to no spares.
Yeah, but you're also up players in general. I would be stomping elves.
Yeah, he's 3 down.
That's true. And Loki Escald is doing a thing. Not failing anything, but elves. I can't expect him to snake every roll.
Why not?
I really
That's what I
wish he
wanna know.
would, but
I've had yams like that where you play as I play Skaven. I don't really play elves very much, but everything a Skaven does is 2+. Everything, no matter what. And sometimes it all still fails anyway, and those are the most infuriating games.
it's like fail chainsaw, kill yourself.
I lost it learning that way. Yes.
And this I thought was a little interesting. He's going for the sideline cage, and he's being smart, and he's putting them far enough out that I can't surf the front parts, but I can still surf the ball carrier.
If you were stunty or
No.
brave, or if the Eddie had break tackle.
Just wait. I got a plan. There's a plan formulating.
All right.
Is it making ridiculous dodges?
No, actually. You can see it right there.
It's aging like fine wine.
And that actually wasn't a snake. That was a two twos in a row. So had he dodged into a single tackle zone instead of into 2, he wouldn't have made it. But
Jerk elves.
because he's 5 agility, and that happens.
No.
Do you see it yet?
Oh yeah, I see it now. That's pretty good. I know personally, I would probably not have thought of that, but that's pretty good.
And since Odin has sidestep, he goes on the line.
Yep.
I'm liking this.
Yeah, I would not. This would not have been what I thought of, but it's a very good idea.
And I gotta make 2 going for it, but worth it.
I'm not going to move any of the free people first. Nope.
I am not letting that Pro Elf catcher up.
Ugh. Shameful.
But it did scatter out. And I got a really, really good scatter.
That is a really good scatter.
See, that's why he didn't move the guys. He needed to move them after the scatter.
Yeah, that's the other thing is if I manage to push them out of, I mean, if you push them out of bounds while they're holding the ball, it's always a throw in, and you never know what you're going to need to do after
No!
that. So.
Loki has gold to totally get the handoff and then just run it in.
I don't really want SPP on linemen though. Like Loki
Yeah.
S Gold has been great so far with just block.
That's true. I mean, there's the good moves, and then there's the proper move.
And Sven is 3 SPP from a level, so it's his turn.
Sven's also 6 AV and destined to die a painful death. Oh god, that's gonna happen this game, isn't it? I hope it does.
It's all the armor value he needs. In fact, I think after his minus armor value injury, he hasn't gotten hurt since, at least nothing worse than a badly hurt.
Oh god, tell me he just gives up on scoring and just says, screw it, I'm surfing Odin.
And here's how you surf a sidestepper.
I love it.
This is a thing.
CommaToes, you're one of the best players. And with a POW too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh! Yes! CommaToes, you may lose this game, but you will always live on in our hearts. Oh, new glad I did.
That's the end of an era.
Where's your Hail Mary pass now?
So now I'm down both runners for the game against Chaos. And
Oh god, now, oh god, you have to upload this to YouTube like now, because now I just want to go tell the IRC.
this is why I said I needed to get commentary done ASAP.
Yeah, get him. No kidding.
Sabby23 checked my team out and noticed that my team value was down like 300 after this game and accidentally clicked on them and spoiled himself. So he was like, "Oh God, you have to do this now so I can talk about it."
Oh my god, that's great.
CommaToes was too.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so good. Well, good news. We know what to spend money on. Another runner.
Yeah, if we get enough, because we have 30,000 going into this round.
Oh, that's right. You're one of those poor broke teams I hear so much about.
Yep, armor value 7, and ults who die at the drop of a hat.
My chaos team, I have replaced like I want to say 4 players in the last 3 games. It's just been ridiculous.
All right, and here I didn't go for a bunch of vanity blocks or anything because the go-ahead. Had he been stunned, I would have gone for a bunch of vanity blocks and stuff. But the go-ahead touchdown against elves is really important.
Yes, exactly.
As
Now
a safety touchdown, because now he's got to score twice.
Yeah,
to tie even.
Yeah, and you're in a very, very good spot.
Yeah, he's only got 5 turns to do it in, so.
So unless I do something horrible with the ball, I'm in pretty good shape.
Oh.
Yep. So we got a retired thrower, and Odin's dead, and then Squizgar's missed next game.
And now you sort of wish that the thread didn't like picking new names on useless players so much. You should buy a new thrower. Well,
That happens though. That's why you don't apothecarium and.
well, when you run a Blood Bowl LP, you can't expect people to vote for good things. Even if they mean well, they vote for bad things.
Now, to be fair, I mean, Odin actually has a really good skill set. I mean, like last
yeah.
game, he did amazing shit because of his skill set and Nerves of Steel. And Squizgar, I mean, literally single-handedly saved a touchdown with his
Squizgar's
skill set.
I would say what's bad is voting for extra players when you don't have any money to replace anyone who's actually important.
To be fair, I would have probably bought a 13th player in that situation, but I would have bought a lineman and had 50k, and then he would have only had 130 for inducements.
Yep.
So, but
what I'm trying to get across here is I know more than Thread.
oh, okay.
I also never vote, so I don't think I'm allowed to actually say anything anyway.
I also at this point wouldn't have a Yeti, just because the team value bloat.
I like big guys. As a general rule, I like big guys, but I have to say I'm not in love with the Yeti.
I like
Yeah,
big guys in general, but the problem is for 140,000, I would much rather have 7 skills than I would a single strength 5 guy.
Yeah.
with wild animal.
Yeah. So
And, well, especially because Norse, you got your two Ulf Werners, and they're both completely capable of being the strength on the team with
yeah,
4 strength.
yeah. I mean, Norse have 4 players that can put down some serious damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've
and
got
the
a lot of
Daunt. I mean,
competition for that
well,
blitz.
yeah, with the Berserkers, and of course the runners have Dauntless, so they're always good at blocking higher up. So yeah, I mean the Yeti's not really like the best thing. Compare that to like a Skaven team where I live and die by my Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers are super duper important because. And he passes
Oh,
Loner. Fails Wild Animal
oh,
again.
that's the best. That's the best thing.
He is
A rogue's
bound and
really worth
determined
it.
to not get his last casualty for a level.
Of
But
course, he's finally going to get a level. And he's going to roll doubles.
I already have 2 levels on the game. So provided Sven nor uh, Hungry Like the Ulf die, I'm in decent shape.
Elf levels are nice.
They really are, especially on TDs. And Ulf TDs aren't really that hard, but they're more hard than like a normal TD, especially with runners who have diving catch and dodge and all that other fun stuff.
All right, throw those 1 DBs.
I got block, he doesn't. It's a 1 in 3.
Yeah, I mean even if it doesn't work, you kind of push him into a disadvantageous position.
Yep. So
I'm not sure if that's a real word or not, but I just made it up.
now he's got to make some dodges and stuff, or make some punches. Basically, the only way I have to possibly battle 5 agility nerves of steel leap is make him roll as often as I can and hope he snakes more.
Pretty much. Also, put plus agility in the middle. Just hope for an interception.
Yeah, that was the only I'll throw him somewhere out in the middle of the field. So if he does try and throw it over, I might have a 5+ chance at interception. And that number 1 player, I believe, has guard. So I was like, oh well, shit. Disturbing Presence did a thing. Although he has pass, so it didn't really do anything for real. It just made him use his automatic reroll.
Yeah, it scared him a little bit. That's what it did.
It's a moral victory.
And Nerves of Steel.
It is a jerk.
Doesn't even matter though, you rolled a 6 on it.
And now she's gonna leap and run away.
Yep, 2+ leap, and into the end zone. Real nice and easy, cuz fucking pro elves.
Because elves. If I had to say, I kind of wish that the leap animation was more smooth. Because I use it all the time with my Pogaware.
Yeah, it's a little
And-
they kind of stop and then just slide across the pitch.
Yeah,
Well-
watch that slot. Uh oh. You admit it. You wanted to hit. Stop trying so bad, didn't you?
No, at this point, getting Ulf levels is like fucking pulling teeth, and I haven't gotten a level in 5 games. So I was willing. I mean, Norse players die. I'm willing to let that go. That's
true.
That's kind of a thing you have to accept when you play an armor value 7 team, is that your star players will die, and everything you love will be destroyed, and all is dust.
It's true. I'm not typically so reasonable.
It's just the thing you have to learn playing Norse, is that you will, the first few games, frenzy yourself into a really, really bad block and kill one of your kill a berserker or something, just because.
I've tried playing Norse a few times. It just never worked. It never worked out.
And getting some stuns, but alright. Yeti's time to shine. He's still got this.
You can do it. I believe.
I was hoping so bad that it.
Oh man, even Cyanide's connection cannot stop the Yeti level.
Alright, and so what happened here is that I talked with CommaToes, and apparently at this point he rolled a 6 for the armor break, and I rolled a 10 somehow. And so my turn kept going on his end, and on my end it's like I was waiting for him to use the apothecary.
Yeah, that's what network desync errors mean. Is somewhere along the line your pitch and his pitch doesn't look the same.
So anyhow, I ended up talking with him, and I gave him the option of conceding the game since I was in the lead and keeping the kill for Odin, or I could reset the match and we could play again. And So we spent a little bit of time figuring this out, and he spent a little bit of time deliberating as to what he wanted to do uh, as far
Yeah,
as
you
the game
got
goes.
concede. You don't need the win. You're already guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. Keep the kill.
And
I- I'm really good at looking at progress bars on Windows Media Player, so I think I know what happens.
well, and if he concedes, I told him if I reset the match, I would upload this one as just a random bonus video too,
Uh-oh.
just for the fun of it.
Oh,
But he decided to concede the game.
also it helps because you get bonus money. I mean, that helps.
The
Hey,
assistant coach got an MVP,
oh man,
but
look at
Squizgar did
those
too. So Squizgar got a level, Yeti got a level, Ulf got a level, Sven got a level,
4 levels. Oh
That is
god.
4 levels.
and as
Okay,
you can see, the number 7 spot is currently empty.
is
We have no second runner.
everyone ready for
Lucky
like
number
40
7.
posts in the thread in like a day?
So
Normals.
CommaToes conceded after the disconnect and said he thought the thread would back him up on it. So
Mighty blow. Mighty blow claw.
normals on an Ulf,
More money.
guard or mighty blow. Normals on Sven, mighty blow, because you don't
Yeah,
really want to put guard on a 6 armor value guy.
yeah, more mighty blow.
And Squizgar got normals, so dodge, because he really fucking needs dodge.
Yeah, he does need dodge. Absolutely.
Like badly. So yeah, that was the game, and it got cut a little short, but CommaToes decided it was worth it.
I approve.
And we'll
That's
probably be
pretty.
firing the assistant coach, but I haven't yet because he's missed next game anyway. So
Oh, how much is a new runner? We got enough
yeah,
now?
yep, we do.